Guess we can give you some story here, I suppose. Reploid scientist Dr. Doppler. He's helping to repress the virus. Using his neurocomputer, he has been able to suppress any abnormal behavior in the Reploids and prevent them from going berserk. Many of the most advanced Reploids have gathered near their new mentor and founder. Doppler founded Doppler Town, a perfect utopia community. Sounds nice, I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. With Dr. Doppler guiding them, the world seemed ready to enter a new golden age. After a few months... Oh no, not ... The Mavericks, who were supposed to have been neutralized by the neurocomputer, suddenly appeared and began to riot. At Maverick Hunter headquarters, all the intelligence indicated that Dr. Doppler was the mastermind behind the invasion. I'm not going to consider it a spoiler. Soon the call went out to X and Zero to destroy the invading Mavericks and to bring Dr. Doppler to justice. Sigma's behind it. And that's not a spoiler. Sigma's behind it 100% of the time. It's never not Sigma. It is always Sigma, it's always Sigma. Oh, look at those graphics. Man. Super Nintendo flexing. A few hours later, emergency contact was made by the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. Headquarters of Maverick Hunter? I guess like if Maverick Hunter was the name of the organization, it's just grammatically that sounds very weird. Like Maverick Hunter HQ, Maverick Hunters Anonymous, I don't know, it just seems weird calling it Maverick Hunter. This is the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. Yeah, okay. However you want to name it. We are under attack from the Doppler Force. I like that. Doppler Force sounds cooler than Maverick Hunter. All units return to base immediately and return fire. I do enjoy how they make Zero's text orange. Makes it easier to tell them apart without having to think about it. But yeah, it's the thing like the machine that they use to suppress all of the Mavericks and make everyone good. Surprise, surprise, it can be used in reverse. If you can make everyone act a certain way, you can also make everyone like be evil and obey you. X, I'll clear out the enemies out here. You go ahead and deal with the ones inside. Gotcha. You got it, dude. You got it, Chief. Champ. Thanks, Slugger. Oh, God. So, like, you wonder, be like, at the end of the last game, what happened to X where he lost all of that armor and special weapons and everything? That's a funny one. Where he lost everything that he had. Because game-wise, like, gameplay-wise, that makes sense. Like, that's the way it should be. You wouldn't start this game at full power, right? That wouldn't be a very fun game. But canonically, like, in universe, what happened between games? In the original series, Mega Man is a young boy. Like, think Astro Boy age from Mega Man the original. Mega Man X is typically portrayed as like a young adult, like a young man. Like a young adult, like just barely. Out of high school age. But yeah, like the sprite here does make him look pretty young, doesn't it? Like older teenager. Mac, where have you been? Look at the design of Mac. Look how goofy he looks. I'm excited. Once we finish doing all of our Robot Master ranking, we're going back and we're doing Reploids. and Net Navies, and Mac is going to be on there. Look at him, being goofy. You're far too trusting, X. I'm now a member of Doppler's army. I thought we were calling it Doppler Force. Hold on. You'll make a fine addition to our forces once. You have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. Darn. Guys, we got. There's nothing we can do now. The only person who could fight against evil forces of evil has been captured and we're screwed. What? There's another one. Guys, I think we're going to be alright. Got him. Well, do I need to charge longer than that? Okay, green's the one, right? Zero's got like... well, man, we were almost really cool. X has 3 forms of charge. 4 if he's got the upgrade. Zero just has 5. Wouldn't get sick. I'm sorry, friend. It's no fun being sick, but yeah. I guess it does help if you have company, like a person you care about with you there. Being sick, all that is like, for me, it's just sleeping even more than usual. And I don't know, you try to eat. Cause that's the thing, you get some sleep and you get some nutrients. Give your body all the tools it needs to fight the illness. So I mean, tea's a good one because like it makes you feel nice, but it also hydration. I say this a lot. It's very important to stay hydrated. Give your body the tools it needs to help you feel better. Really? Okay. Starting level boss just wasn't feeling it. Like, if that's the weapons that the enemy's using to take over the world, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. I don't know if you can in this one. I think there might be an option to play as Zero, maybe a code or something. In later games, they just let you can switch between Mega Man and Zero. Because that's the thing. Zero is such a cool character, and everyone loved him so much when this game came out, when this series came out. They really wanted to put him in the forefront. Like, just there. So let's see. I do not remember the boss order here. So actually, give me just a moment. It's easy to find. There's always, like, lists. So who we got? Because I don't remember the boss order for this, and I'd rather find out than trial and error fight bosses. And there's always, besides the stage bosses and Sigma, there's always story-related Mavericks that you fight. Last one was the Mega Man Hunters. This one is Bit and Bite. And Vile comes back. If you remember from the first game, we fought him a couple times. Hold on. What? Magma X3 is a tough choice on who to face off against first, but the Blizzard Buffalo is a great place to start. Okay. Because that's what I mean, like rock, paper, scissors, they do one boss helps you beat another boss throughout a cycle. You need to... Oh, Jesus Christ, Defoe, you scared me. Good lord. You do need to find one to beat first, though, with your regular weapon. And that's sometimes trickier than others. The original one is very easy that way. Well, yeah, I mean, if the game suggests Blizzard Buffalo. I mean, I think that was maybe a little long for a animation where the boss appears. That was some cool music, though. I feel hyped up about it. Maybe it did go on a little bit long, but alright. Did you? Man, sneaky. Defoe, let me just say. Good job. You got me. Oh, okay, this game introduces these. These are platforms for ride armor. And we can't use it yet because there's these, in addition to everything else, there's these optional items that let you select certain ride armors. So like, you'll find a machine that does ride armor like A, for example. And whenever you find one of these, you can use that to be like, okay, now I would like to create a ride armor A. There's like 3 different ones, I believe. My children are doing great. Hold on. Yeah, I gotcha. My kids. They actually just got their lunch. So... Oh, Miles is curled up in a box by the door. He just got done eating and he's like going down for a nap. Door box. Ellie is curled up at the foot of my bed on top of a pile of my laundry because that's her favorite spot to nap now. And Bella's just getting into her dinner now. She likes to wait until the other 2 are done. They got fish dinner today and they're very happy about it. That is a really cute OMG emote. So thank you for that. You know how much I love cute emotes? Consider that a free cat status purchase because I just happened to nap. I missed you. Ugh. Oh, you've been gone forever. If you can't give your friends an occasional free cat status, I don't want to live in a world where I'm not allowed to do that. Is that the mini boss or is this just the boss? Okay. Oh, right. I was gonna say that was a little short level. This is remember I said bit and bite will fight you? The same way the X hunters, you had to beat a certain number of levels before they started showing up. This is a room where they would show up. It's just they haven't spawned in yet. And unlike the last game where they made the X Hunter fights really hidden, these ones are just like right here. Like, there's a midway area in every level. And you'll just bump into them. There's no way around them, actually. Versus, yeah, like the last game, they made them, you had to hunt them out. They're very obscure. This one, it's just like, no. Mini boss. I love that. For one, remember like the last game where it was like, you could beat certain bosses, story bosses with their weakness, and they would give you different dialogue. This one does the same thing, but it goes one step further. If you beat them with their weakness the first time you fight them, you won't fight them again in the final level of the game. If you just beat them regularly, they'll be like, oh, curse is foiled again, and then you fight them later. If you beat them with their weakness, they're like, wait, this isn't supposed to happen, and then they just die outright. And I think that's hilarious. That's what we're going to be doing. I mean, yeah, friend. If I wanted to be uptight about it, I could have just, like, reminded you and made you, but, you know. It's fine. I can just tell you what my cats are up to sometimes. We're trying to just have a chill time, hang out with some friends. I love talking about my cats anyway, so, it's fun. Just having fun. I've recently gave S the Big a 1 free joke per stream coupon. So, like, I really don't mind. Really? Look at this, the momentum you get on that slope, Jesus Christ. Wow. Hey. Bella came over, she's sitting on the floor looking at me because she's a sweetheart.
Hey, sweetie. Love you. Oh, nice, sweetheart.
Alrighty. Get a free bees herding stream coupon. Oh, God, no. Oh, that'd be so mean. Why do you want to hurt me like this, Defoe? I already gave you the ability to, as our champion, that's going to be a new thing. Our champion just happens to know ahead of time what the herding stream is going to be. So Defoe knows, just haven't got around to do it yet. I was hoping to have a fun time on stream, so it's like, we'll see. Oh, gotcha. I hadn't realized that you had a character to get into. Gotcha, right. I wasn't aware. I'll play along. Alright. Why? How? Actually. Why can I not? Okay, you can do that. Oh! So this is gonna require me jumping off the walls of... Oh, I hate this. Ugh. Man, I wish we had some health upgrades. What? Defoe, I'm trying really hard to, like, you know, I don't want to be a butthole about it. Please don't be just like, I care about you. Your character should be however you want your character to be, but, like, you're already playing as a half demon who, like, now you're telling me, like, your motivation is just to acquire things. That, believe me when I say, I've known enough players and characters where, like, I know exactly what that kind of character is like, and I do not want that around. They're just like, when a player is just like, yeah, we're just gonna kill everything and we're gonna loot everything, and that's, nah, I hate that so much. Right, it's fine, like, that's fine. Hold on, what are we doing? Let me die real quick. I'm not saying that you can't play it in a way that's not, like, can I just die? Would you, where, I mean, yeah, you want treasure, but you shouldn't play D&D like you would play a video game. Like, you play Skyrim, you can kill whoever you want. Kill stuff, loot stuff, steal stuff. It really doesn't matter, right? You're the main character, and whatever you want to do, you do. It doesn't matter. Here, it works a lot differently. You're meant to treat this more of like a story you're writing. So, like, I don't want to say you're going to be disruptive, because I know you're a really rad person, and you wouldn't go out of the way to ruin the game, but if you're just like it is sounding more and more like you're just gonna go and like kill dudes and steal stuff. And I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I'm worried about it. Just by the way you're making us sound, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I've got some bad experiences with people playing like that and just ruining the game for everybody. Is why I'm bringing it up. I'd rather mention it now than like have to take you aside during the game, because I've had to do that too, and it sucks for me because like I've said before, I've only ever DM'd for people I'm personally friends with, like actual friends of mine. And if they're being disruptive for the sake of everyone else's fun, I have to take them aside and talk to them, and it's always really uncomfortable because, we're all friends. I don't want to be like, as your DM, stop it. But, I gotta make sure everyone's having fun. Okay, so that was okay. I thought I saw something. Never mind. Okay, no worries, Snap. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, but hopefully you'll have the opportunity to relax a bit and spend some time with your person and get some good rest. Hope you start feeling better soon. And it's like, I don't demand that you're like 100% altruistic, like self-sacrificing, go out of your way to help everybody. Like, that's not what I mean. It's just like, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm trying not to be harsh. I really am. I just want to be like, you need to treat D&D differently than a video game. Because video games doesn't matter, right? You like Skyrim is the example I give. You're used to being able to just like kill who you want, take what you want. You have to actually pretend like treat this more of like Lord of the Rings. If Frodo went around just stabbing people and taking their belongings, you still might root for him, but it'd be less of an entertaining story. It would just be like, I don't know. Maybe more of an entertaining story. That's probably a bad example. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Like, okay, the way I'm going to phrase it is you're meant to care about the things in the game world. You're supposed to treat people you bump into as if people you would actually, like how you'd actually interact with them if you were that character. So, like, in the real world, you wouldn't just bump into someone, stab them, and go through their belongings. Usually. Very rarely. So that's just the way we were supposed to be dealing with things. Like in a video game, you're like, this person giving me a quest, I do not care about them. I don't care what happens to them. Why would I? But in the game world, you have to, even if it doesn't, like, you yourself don't care about them, your character would. Okay, gotcha. I don't mean to, I wasn't trying to, like, get on your case or jump to conclusions, but you have been eerily describing a lot of disruptive characters I've come across through the years, like you've been checking off all of the boxes, and I've been getting worried about it. If you're out there looking for a grand treasure, I will write you a map myself. Like I will craft you a treasure map that you can carry with you. An actual, like I'll make you the document. God, really? Wow. Wow. Okay. Starting to get it, but yeah, game over, that sucks. I would love if you wanted to write up a backstory and we can talk about it, but it's not mandatory. My philosophy is it's encouraged but not required, because the same with like getting into character. It like I heavily encourage role playing and stuff, but you don't have to. I know it can be a little daunting for people. I myself, after not playing for a long time, even as a DM, getting into these NPC characters is very intimidating for me. I have a hard time with it anymore because of all the stuff in my brain that went wrong. So if you really want to badly enough to say, like, I would like to try intimidating the shopkeeper versus actually, like, I'm going to encourage you to say what you want your character to say, but yeah. And in that regard, like, backstory, as much or as little as you want. If you want, like, I revel in making backstories. I love making backstories. But if you want simpler, you can just say, like, yeah, I'm an explorer, I would like some treasure, and we are in this cave exploring for treasure. That's fine. Up to you. Entirely up to you. And it is sweet of you to ask, so thank you. I don't mean to be as much of a jerk about it as I am frequently, where I just kind of like tell you you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry. I feel bad about it. I just, like I said, I've got some very bad experiences with people, like, just killing and looting. And it is always so much better just to be upfront about what you expect from your players versus, like, waiting for them to cross a line that they did. Like, if I wait to tell you these things, you could play the game like that through no fault of your own. Like, if you don't know that that's not okay, you would do it. That's perfectly fine. So this is just a way for me to, like, awkwardly lay down some ground rules, I guess. Mention it before you have a chance to do it, so it's less, like, more awkward for me, less awkward for you. I'm sorry. I actually feel bad now. I don't want to tell you your character was bad. Just wanted to make sure you knew that that's not what we do around here, I guess. I'm sorry. So the thing here is I would like to hold down the charge button. But doing that long wall jump, while he's charged up is very, very difficult. So that's gonna be, yeah. Gotta learn to not hold down the charge for this fight, for most of this fight. Fine. Okay, so far so good. Ah! I hate this boss. We're gonna go do a different boss. One more attempt, I suppose. Yeah, one more attempt. Yeah, I just don't want to make it like... That's the thing. The good thing about playing with friends is like you can be more relaxed about the experience. On the other hand, though, if I like, you know, I don't want to be super strict about the rules. Like we are just some friends hanging out. This guy. So the online walkthrough really did say to start with this guy. Really, that seems a little mean. Maybe I'm willing to accept I'm playing badly. Like I said, my medicine's whooping me. He does seem like really extra spicy though, doesn't he? Is there any other guide I can find online? Wizard's DM. I agree, I'm as old as time itself. What do we got? That boss order sucks, don't do that one. What does MMHP say? Hold on. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this walkthrough says also, like, it's hard to pick one first because they're all so weak to their weakness, but very hard to beat without their weakness. So, like, this is a case of the first boss is going to be the hardest easily. Here's one of the easier ways. I'd ended up starting with Neon Tiger the first time I played, and he's fairly easy to defeat without extra weapons. But I've since found that Toxic Seahorse is easier. Okay. Because in my mind I was going to do Neon Tiger first also. Because I remember doing that first before. It's just, I was younger when I played this, so I was willing to accept that wouldn't have been right. So yeah, I was gonna do Neon Tiger, but let's do Toxic Seahorse, I suppose. Yeah, if you want to make a city or two or whatever, that's fine. Fine with me. I do that all the time. Just need to make my game world bigger. If your city or country doesn't already exist, I'll add it to the map. Outside of my stance is, if it's like bigger than a country, I guess. If it's a country and it doesn't change the dynamic of the game world, that's fine. If it's something that impacts the entire planet or the way things fundamentally work within the world, yeah, no. But if it's a city or even a smaller kingdom, like a war within a kingdom, I guess, as long as it doesn't spill over into other countries, like, yeah, that's probably about my threshold there. Anything smaller than any other, like, those are examples of like the biggest things I would be likely to allow in. That does give you quite a bit of room, right? Wars that don't cross over into other kingdoms, or other countries rather. Things that don't impact the entire game world, right? And if you have a question about it, feel free, like, just let me, like, just write up your thing. Like, don't write your story with being worried about whether or not it's okay in your mind. Like, just write up your story, and if I've got something I want to change, we can go over that together, right? I suppose. Don't want you to be worried about the process, rather, is what I mean. Oh, let me hold on. I think I realized something that could be very helpful / funny. Health upgrade. You'll love to see it. So I've been saying this whole time the reason it's hard to get off the wall like that is you have to push the bottom button and the right button exactly at the same time. What if I mapped those to the same button? What if I just had that be jump? Hold on. Right? Well, hold up. Let me see how that would work. In my brain that would work, but it would require every single time I jump would be a long jump. That'd be hilarious, right? What would this be like? Oh my god, yes! Why? Why would I not have thought about this before? Guys, we are going to be a god. All of my jumps are long jumps now. It's going to be so much easier for me. Let's go back and tear that Buffalo Man apart. Hold on. He's not going to stand a chance. And I did get my health upgrade already, so let's just die. I'm about to go murder the buffalo. That is... I've got no idea. I wouldn't have thought to do that before. I mean, yeah, when do you ever do stuff like that? Yes. But also... no one else noticed. Shh. I'm sorry. I know, yeah, but... like, oh, hold on. Let me... hold on. Like... The way it's meant to work is... Hold on. There we go. Ooh, I kind of like that. Different angle. Ooh. Okay. The way it's meant to work here, did that even do anything? Right. That's the opposite of what I wanted. It was okay the first time. Hold on. Why do I look so much nicer reversed? I'm joking. Of course I'm joking. Yeah, that's right. So you see the buttons there. I'm needing to hold down the blue one. The green one jumps, and if I want to do a special jump, I need to hit the green one and the red one at the same time. So I'm needing to play the game like this, with my pointer finger on this button also. Pushing these two buttons with this and tapping this one. And it hurts my hand. It's very uncomfortable and awkward and hard to do. I just don't want to... My excuse is going to be if the way you play the game normally is painful, like if it actually causes me physical pain, I'm allowed to make an adjustment. If it physically hurts me. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna reverse the thing for a bit. I'm enjoying the new lighting. Because I can't think of a single instance where I wouldn't want to do that long jump. Essentially, it just gives me bigger jumps. Ooh, okay, that makes it a little more difficult, but Defoe, you're hurting me. Oh, yeah. Right. You're right. There we go. Let's put it back. Sad. But if we're being fair, I was already sad. Although now that, yeah, we should leave the level, right? Because now I can't beat him again. Alright. This level does have some nice music, though. I'll say that. Alright. Guys, I think I might be hungry, I don't know. My stomach's hurting, I'm not sure. It's always so hard to tell. My stomach do be hurting though. Dumb of me to do. Just should have killed him first. Oh, hold on. Guys, I learned a new trick. if you're on the wall like this holding slide, I'm holding slide, he can just... You don't have to push them at the same time, you can just hold down slide. And whenever you make your jump, he will do that. Okay. That makes this easier for me. It's still going to require me to do the uncomfortable crab claw thing, but... It is 10. That's a good question. You'll find some D10s have 0 through 9. Some of them have 10 through 90. Or, I guess 0 through 90. And that's usually to denote the 10's digits and the 1's digits. Because when you roll percentages, basically a D100, you use 2 D10. One of them is one digit, one of them is another. And since you can't roll a 0, rolling a 0 on one and a 0 on another, that would be 100. That is a good question. Anywho, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to for my brain to... Yeah, like, if I just... It becomes an issue when I have to do it, when I have to shoot, because right now I'm just holding down the slide and jumping, and he's just doing this like he was. So as long as I can hop my finger between jump and slide this way, it just means I can't charge, or if I am charging, I can't jump. If I'm charging, I can't jump, is what that means. So it's a little rough, but yeah. I guess it's preferable. Yeah, because let me just let you know. I've seen. Wait, really? Okay, it doesn't work like this though. Of course not. That's fine. It works on the wall. It doesn't work like this. So that's also unfortunate. I would have to let my finger off the button, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I've seen D100s, like just dice with 100 like faces. They're an abomination. They're the worst thing. It's basically a pool ball. Like it's very nearly a round ball. So it doesn't like always settle on one number clearly. Or rarely settles on one number. Or you have to like look at it for a while. What? There's the boss. I would like to find a nice grindy spot here though. If at all possible, I would love to fight him at full health. Give us one extra attempt at it. Luxby, good morning. Hope you're doing well, friend. I have not seen you around for a bit, so I'm happy to see you around. Hope you're doing well, friend. We're currently we really hate this turtle. So that's what we're doing. We're killing this turtle today. You know, yeah. I'm sure there's. I'm sorry. I should be making jokes about that, but new medication. I'm trying to collect myself. It's currently very hard to think. This is the halfway, mid-level boss. Okay. Oh. I think that's a good motivator. My stance for character motivation is very simple, actually, and I feel kind of bad about it. But when I tell people for your character motivation, I tell them your character should never be happy with their life. They should always have misfortune, really bad misfortune, because happy people don't choose to leave their home one day and fight through dank caves and like spiders the size of a jeep. Happy people don't do that. You have to be in a very dark place in your life where you want to go and risk having a lizard person climb inside your brain. If you had a happy life, you would stay home at having that life, right? So there needs to be some bad thing, some bad catalyst that makes the character go do what they do. Is my answer for character motivation. Like I said, it takes a lot for someone to fight a giant spider. Like, it takes a lot for me to fight a regular sized spider. Oh. I'm sad, but also yes. Great idea. Ouch. God! Game, I gotta think that's... I hate blind falls and onto spike platforms. Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. One of my favorite people. How are you, sir? Oh, I'm out of coffee. That's too bad because I'm currently... Yeah, my brain's not working. I could give you some of my backstories, but that's just because I like talking about my characters so much. Yeah, we got a lot of good company here today. The benefit against this boss is outside of the actual Maverick bosses, they don't have post-hit invincibility, so you can just lay into them with this attack as long as you aim it right. Because you only have 3 shots on screen at once, so if you miss, that will stop you from shooting more. If you, like, he has a big hitbox, so that's not a problem. Oh, news! I love news. What's up? Oh my god, Big, happy birthday. That is amazing. Guys. Big. Congratulations. Happy being born. Oh my goodness. You're right, Big, you are very old. Let me do my... Hold on. Is this gonna work? Okay, there we go. That is you. You're a champion now. Oh, that is so exciting. Ooh. Yeah, that is very exciting. Big, happy birthday. From the bottom of my heart, you're fantastic and you deserve nice things. Congrats on leveling up, is what I'm choosing to call it. You're stronger now. Yeah, you know, Defoe. We need healthy competition. If it were easy to be the champ, it wouldn't mean anything. Exactly. How am I gonna do this? Can I? I mean, I'm gonna risk hitting him. Not really. The hitbox there is enough. I need to go into the boss fight at full health. Because if I don't, I'm going to get one shot at him. And if I go in there with full health, that's 2 shots. Which I need. I do need to know to make that more expensive, though. Every time we get a new champion, I make it more expensive. So I'm very excited about that. I've since removed the plaque from the stream, but I'm going to add. The plan is, I'm just going to make it a command where you can do !champ and it pops up with your name and everything. Is the plan. I need to do that. One of the many things on my to-do list. But congrats, you also get your role updated in the Discord. Bouncy. Okay. Now, without having known what his pattern was, that should be doable, especially with that slowdown. That was a blessing for me. Honestly, I like the fact that you were our champ for that long. That's funny to me. There's like a 2-day cooldown. And you were the champ for like a month. Yeah, Defoe. Defoe's great. It's a little more specific than I usually would say, but I like to throw in some examples when I'm complimenting people. Call them out when they're being a good person. And Defoe is just very keen on making sure I feel nice about myself. He's always giving me compliments, just saying really nice things. And I know it's like, you don't have to be a good person to compliment people, but it's important to him that I feel nice about myself. And I think that says a world about what kind of person he is. He's just really sweet and he wants people to be nice to themselves. Because like I said, people who are sad a lot, we really want to make other people feel happy, and that's very apparent with Defoe. Defoe makes it his business to make sure other people are feeling nice, and that's wonderful of you. Ouch. Right. Oh no. Stop it. Disappointing. I didn't even see that. Oh, alright. Hold on. And I'm about to not see a whole lot more. What is it, like 4 hours into the session? What does the purchase say anymore? Like 15 minutes, 10 minutes? Hold on. I know I updated it. I made it cheaper, but I made it less time. So, where you at though? There it is. Ibaba. 10 minutes. Okay, I can do 10 minutes. Alright. Yeah, that was a little... Like I said, I didn't know what to expect with him fighting. I should have done better. No excuse. Just have no practice fighting him. First time I fought him here, I didn't actually know what he would do. Hey. I mean, okay. We could go to a different level and see if we can't find some more upgrades. But I've got no idea where any of those are. So really, I think that'd just be a waste of time. Oh, nope. Appreciate you. Hope you have a nice lurk. Current champion Big. I do. For whatever reason, I thought it looked nice. And if we're being fair, the layout of this stream is different. If you knew how long it took me to make this, because essentially what I did is I took the old layout and I opened it in Microsoft Paint and just messed around with it for a while until this happened. So I made this using the old layout and I'm really happy about it. It's mostly the same, but I think it adds a little, spice. Miles, please don't. And I realized how much I enjoyed looking at it with the camera reversed, with the light coming on the other side. Purple? Why purple? because if I'm being honest with you, let you in on a secret. The reason they're the color they are is because they're honeycombs, and those are that color. Is why. I'm assuming you mean the detailing and not the background. Because, hold on. Oh, with the light there, you can actually see through the glasses a little bit. That's cool. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Hold on, give me one sec. What? There we go. I'm not going to leave it that way, but I'll have it up there for a second. I just coincidentally have a version of the background in each of the primary and secondary colors. It's a relic of an experiment I tried. A while back, I had a point purchase where you could change the color of the background. It didn't go over well though. People didn't like it. That's fine. They just apparently it was harder to read. I know, I cut your joke short, I'm sorry. I just coincidentally happened to have one of those. All right. Oh, worst way to start. Really? How? Why? Okay. Don't know how I'm gonna dodge that second one because that second one stays on the ground and I cannot stay on the ground. If he does that and I just happen to climb to the very top corner of the room, would he have a way of hitting me? Because if his things don't bounce around like that anymore, they shouldn't be able to hit me. They seem like they're bouncing along the ground in his second form. So could I then just hang out up there until that acid ball goes away? I've gotta think that wouldn't work because it seems like such a glaring issue with fighting, like with him. Make it very easy. Oh, he can reach me up there. Well, what do I do then? The thing here is once you beat one of the bosses, you're going to, it'll be easy for you. You'll have the weakness. They rock, paper, scissors all around. But like even like, I found 2 different walkthroughs on this game online, and they both say like, yeah, the first boss is very difficult because none of them are weak to your starting gun. So it's just like, the most difficult boss in the game is the first one you fight. All of them, whichever one that is. What hit me there? There's always 8 Maverick bosses. The same way there's 8 Mega Man bosses. Okay, fine. Neon Tiger. Okay. I will go through every boss until we find one that we can actually beat. That is... I hate this. Mega Man X1, like there's a big issue with Mega Man X1 where it's overly easy. There's like most of the bosses you can beat easily with the Buster if you know what to do. These guys, that's a bit of a design flaw, guys. Like yeah, each boss rock paper scissors. Did you not stop and think that you'd have to beat one of them first without? I don't understand. This is very frustrating. That's just me being stupid. I'm rushing, I'm just in a bad mood. You know what we could do, like I was saying earlier, we could see if we can find some of those upgrades. We get some health upgrades, we get some armor, we get some sub-tanks. We can do a lot better. I barely know where any of them are, but I do know where a couple of them are. Like just a couple, but... Alright. See, look at that. And actually with that we probably could beat Toxic Seahorse. Likely. That's all you need to really beat a boss. Like, what that does for us is we get ourselves one full heal during the fight. And that could do, like, you know, that's just like free win. Kind of. I'd still have to. Well, maybe not. I would still have to try really hard. And you guys know how much I hate having to try. Doing stuff. Putting effort into things. Like, yeah, you might succeed, but at what cost? God, it's an older thing. But there's a game, a similar game. It's called Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. It's a 5-way game of rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. It's a nerdy thing. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I know where Spock falls in the order. Because paper disproves Spock, and Spock kills the lizard. So if that's the case, then the lizard would defeat the rock, and that seems weird. Because that's where it would be, right? That's weird. The old purple honeycomb gag. Yes. Got him. That's the 6th person this stream. Funny how often we do that. That's funny. I think, as far as I know, Dynamite, I can actually tell you a little bit of history lesson about that, Defoe. I can tell you where that comes from. Way back on Nickelodeon, there was a show called Pete and Pete, and it was a very funny show. And one of the characters, the reason it's called Pete and Pete, is there was 2 brothers named Pete and Pete. And younger Pete, it was funny because they would do like these side things where he would just like fight bullies and stuff with his best friend Artie, the strongest man in the world. He's a superhero. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you this story while I post some old B. So like his friend Artie, the strongest man in the world, was a superhero, and they would like just combat bullies. And one of his bully villains was called Paper Cut. And his whole shtick, apparently, from what I remember, is he would play rock, paper, scissors with you, but he'd always go with paper. Or something. I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors was his shtick, maybe. Okay, appreciate it, Vic. But at one point, I remember younger Pete using dynamite, and it was such a bold move back off. I think that was the first recorded instance of someone throwing dynamite in rock, paper, scissors. So there's your history lesson. Oh, Jesus. Wait for Robot Lady, but Big, thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. You are wonderful, and I appreciate you. Very kind of you, thank you. Ouch. Well, I'm just getting hurt more than anything. Yeah, we're just about to die. Okay, fine. What a terrible spot to grind up. Why would I?
3-9 happy 3-9 whoa whoa.
They were nearly in sync that time. Thank you. Appreciate it, Big. I said that, yeah. I mean it. Oh. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. I've got 0 lives. We have exactly 1 shot against him, and I don't even know what his attack pattern is. Man. Yeah. Like, with her doubling stuff, I think it's funny. God. Big, I was about to make an in-sync joke. Oh, you got me. You beat me to it. Man. I was gonna be like, as funny as it is with her saying things double, the idea of her doing them in unison, I want it that way. I'm sad. No, I'm joking. I'm not sad. I'm proud, but I wish I could have. And then I did anyway, right? I still did. So I guess I should just, be quiet. God, we're old. We are old. An in-sync joke. It's funny, I'm trying to heal up for this fight, and I'm still only gonna get 1 shot, and he's still gonna murder me. I'm gonna fight him, and we're gonna die, and then I'm gonna go make some rounds to see if we can find any hearts or upgrades at all. Because we really are gonna need some of those upgrades to fight these dudes. Like I said, once we beat 1 of these level bosses, it's fine, we're set. That's it. That's all we need. But until that, like, we can't. So let's get some upgrades and see if that'll help.
Row your boat. Gently down the stream. Merrily life is but a dream.
Nice barbershop quartet joke you got there, Big. That is, my God. I'm impressed. I didn't actually think about that. Robot Lady's got rounds. Thank you. That's hilarious. Big, you're funnier than I am today, and while I respect you for it, in my own house, in my own home, the most frustrating thing here is I know for a fact I'd be able to beat Blizzard Buffalo if I could just map those buttons like that. It's very tempting. More than it should be. Because, like, cheating's cheating. You would think save states would be equally tempting. You would, but they're not. This one's like a new one, though, so it's very, very tempted. It's the seductive new cheat. In my own home. Really? Hasn't given us a single health yet? I'm an idiot. We have a sub-tank. Yeah, we just win. Okay, never mind. We already win. We're gonna just have to fill it up first. And this doesn't seem to be it. So let's... I don't know. I mean, we win, but we need to fill up that sub-tank first. That's the thing. This isn't giving us any health. And I've just proven that it does drop stuff. Just nothing that we need. Or rather, there's only 4 things it can drop. Wow, a lot of lives. It keeps giving us weapon energy. There's 5 things this can drop. Big energy, little energy. Big weapon energy, little weapon energy. Lives. It is exclusively giving us the weapon energy and nothing else. That's it. Over and over again. Statistically, this shouldn't be happening. Look at that. Like, excluding the lives because the lives are meant to be much rarer. Essentially what's happening here is the game keeps flipping a coin and it's hitting heads over and over and over again. And like, yeah, like that's possible, but it's starting to look a little suspicious. Fine. You know what? Fine. We're gonna die to Tiger Man. We're gonna go fight something else. Not even the boss. Oh my god. Oh. Cool. So even if we die, we actually got a lot of cool stuff from this level. So yeah, whichever one we do fight next will be the one. Because I promise you, he's about to slaughter me. I always just jump right into it, like directly into it. That was so much closer than it had any right to be. That's too bad we were on our last life. I wasn't even at full health, that's disappointing. He's going to be the one that we take out. We can't just get that close to him and not beat him. So when every walkthrough said, they're like, every starting boss is difficult, there's no best one to do first. Essentially what happened there was we got lied to. They were lying. There's no way around that, they lied to us. And I am getting much more comfortable fighting bosses with just shooting regular shots. It's something I've never done before, but it seems to be alright. You can focus more on dodging and less on aiming, because if you hit them with a spread, you will hit them, just not for as much, but it lets you prioritize all your attention on dodging. So to charge up a charge shot, you want to make sure it hits its mark, so that's what you prioritize. And you gotta not. That does mean you will probably fight them for a longer period of time. So like for that to work, you really need to get better at dodging, that's the thing. Focus on dodging all you want, you have to be good at it, or it doesn't matter. Okay, very nearly full. Ooh, one more of those will do it. Should do it. So it does make a different noise when it gets full all the way. Mega Man X1, it also made a different noise when it was full all the way. It's just, this one I'm not familiar with. The noises and whatnot. New stuff. I love how those Firefly things have platforms on their back, because we know they're antagonistic, they're enemies, they want to hurt us. And I gotta think adding the platform would have taken more effort than not. So at some point in time, the bad guy was like, okay, we're gonna have these dragonfly things attack Mega Man, but make sure it's got a platform on its back, just in case he wants to jump on it and not get hurt. What? I can relate. I've got cats. Have you ever met a cat? They refuse to follow orders ever. Not once. I don't think in the history of time a cat has ever followed an order. not to compete or anything, but I would say cats are, they exist on another plane of existence. They're, oh, try to get a cat to do something. No. That's why I never call myself a cat owner. I literally just did. That's fair. Rarely, very rarely, just to, because it's not true. You never actually own a cat, you just have them as roommates. I call myself a cat owner, no one's a cat owner. We just live together. Yeah. They just pretend like they can't hear you, and you know for a fact they can. Like one of mine will be ignoring me, and then I go to open a bag of chips, and they're just immediately like right there, staring at me. Now they can hear me. The crinkle of the chip bag. Fine, you know what? Fine, yeah. Okay, those enemies don't drop health, apparently. Fine. Right. So once again, this first attempt is probably going to be forfeit, but we'll see. Good practice, if nothing else. His charge attack I wasn't ready for. And I jump into that attack every single time. Yep. Oh. If I would have used my tank there, I would have beaten him, but a little bit of practice. This one's not only much easier, it's just more fun. So if you're ever playing this game and you look up online which one to do first, all of the walkthroughs are lying to you. All of them are lying to you. This guy first. Yeah, even without the tank. That's an actual fun fight. I love that. Game, look at you trying to redeem yourself. And now we actually have the boss order we can look at. Who comes next? What was that, Tornado Fang, or I had the game closed? Oh, Race Splasher, I think. Right? I do believe. Yeah, okay. So we're at the right place. Gravity Beetle. I've got to think something, like there has to be something hidden around here somewhere, right? Let's go up and left. So what opens that? Not that. I mean, we only have one attack, so I had figured that there was going to be something hidden over there. We just don't have whatever we need to get to it yet, but we'll keep that in mind. Bookmark that for later. Ouch. Okay, so that's another one of the things. See how it says F on it? I believe that's the Falcon armor. So you find one of those platforms, you stand on it, and if you have picked up that, it will give you a ride armor, the Falcon, which is it has like a hover ability, I do believe. Yeah. So that's fun. Really? I always get suspicious with elevators like this because you always expect there to be something below it, right? Like, it would be the sneakiest place to hide something. I always check below elevators. The same way you always, when you start a level, you always check to the left. Always, no matter what. Oh god, guys, it's the year 21XX. And elevators got even slower somehow. Don't know. think technology would have progressed. So like this one of these platforms, this would let you use the that F thing. I was not expecting him to respawn. So he has this invincible. Like most of the bosses in this game have like a charged up attack that gives them like a flashing color thing, and they're invincible for a bit. Apparently, their weakness cancels it out. So yeah, hitting him with the ray splasher just knocked him back to vulnerable state. Like, look at this. After all of the trouble we had with fighting a boss. Like, that's what I meant. We really just needed a weakness to get in on a rock, paper, scissors cycle, because now they're all going to be, like, laughably easy. To be fair, like, you look at him and how slow he moves, he just hops across the level. I promise you, without his weakness, he does more. We just kept hitting him over and over again. He didn't have a chance to do anything besides hop. Gravity well, maybe. Hey, guys, I got it right. For whatever reason, I remembered that. Doppler, what are you doing? I didn't expect to see you here. There's Bit and Bite. They're a duo. And like I was saying earlier, I love them for many, like, story-related bosses that reoccur. Mysterious Maverick. Oh geez, guys, I wonder who it could be. It could really be anybody. I've got no idea. I wish they would have given us some sort of clue, because then we would have been able to figure it out. But as it stands, I've got no idea who he's talking to right now. Mysterious Maverick. Okay, game. Sure. Oh. Wonderful. Score to settle, what does that mean? Who is it? I don't know. So the thing here is, like I said with the last game, if you beat the enemy, the story enemies with their weakness, they'll give you different dialogue. This one, if you beat Bit and Bites and Vile, you fight them as a midway boss, in the stages. And then you fight them again in the Sigma levels at the end of the game. But if you beat them the first time with their weakness, the dialogue changes and they die. They just die. They don't come back. They're not like Drat curse is foiled again and come back. They're just like, wait, no, you killed me. Dead. And you don't fight them again, they're just gone. And I think that's hilarious. Alright. Who is after that? Blast Hornet. Guys, we got a Hornet boss. That being said, we need to make sure when we bump into them we have their weaknesses, right? So let's check what their weaknesses are real quick. Okay, so you don't have to, I mean, just the final attack has to be. Okay. So Bit is the Frost Shield, Bite is... My god, that's a lot of words. Ray Splasher? Okay, so Bite is Ray Splasher. And then Vile... Ray Splasher also. So two of them are Ray Splasher, one of them is the Buffalo Power. And since we don't have the Buffalo Power, and I'm not sure, like, odds are, we've got a 2 in 3 chance, but I'd rather not. Let's go get the Buffalo Power up. We don't have his weakness, but we do have that sub-tank. So I think we'll be alright. Okie doke. Appreciate you, Defoe. Enjoy your lurky lurk. Good luck with your, I'm assuming, cabbages? Good luck. Or carrots, I don't know. Tomatoes, oh. You do strike me as a tomato farmer. In a good way. Oh, we can just bump into one of them here though, can't we? But we didn't, okay. Cool. Oh my god. Ooh! Guys, we got ourselves a raidy raid. Thank you for the raid. I am not positive how I'm going to say that right now, so just give me a moment to give you a shout out and I'm going to think on that. Ooh. Thank you for stopping by, bringing your friends over. If I can, hold on. Is that gonna be it? There we go. Yeah, welcome Raiders. Hope you're all doing well today. Robot Lady is doing everything twice today, so that's why. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well. Playing Mega Man. Not sure if you're aware, but I'm also playing Mega Man, so that is a wacky coincidence. You know, the world's funny that way sometimes. Hope you're all doing well today. Mega Man 2. Actually, hold on. Let me turn on the light. I'll show you my Mega Man tattoo. Ugh. Every once in a while. I'm gonna say Rafame Gia. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Mega Man. Whoop. Whoop. Mega Man. It's my Mega Man tattoo. Big fan. Alright, so we're going to get back into this. I believe we're in Vile's secret level, which is going to be fun for us. And since we did get a raid, I'll try to do the neighborly thing and toss out a free dad joke like I'd like to do. It's one of our classics. Like, I'm sure everyone who's been around here is familiar with it, but it is one of my favorite jokes. So, a pony walks into a bar, goes up to the bartender and says, "Can I trouble you for a glass of water? I'm a little horse." Dodge. Whoops. There we go. Taken care of. Really intense music also. Oh, something I just noticed. The doors for the Masters and for the Midway, these are different. These are like the original doors from the original game. And that's really cool because he's from the original game, and you kill him and he just gets brought back. So these are the same doors from the original game where he's from. That's really cool. I love details like that. Alright, let's fight him a bunch. Why are you blue? That's a... that is not a good color on you, Vile. Man, oh, this isn't gonna work. Because we didn't make the final hit the splash, did we? That's too bad. Hold on one sec. Yeah, we really should fight him again, because even if I beat him now, we wouldn't get the optional. That's disappointing. I wasn't even paying attention to that. breath will be alright. Okay, right. It's fine. That's alright. We probably would have lost anyway. Yeah. I need to be smarter about that. So we need to fight him better, as in not die. And we also need to hit the last shot for that splash. So I'm thinking we're going to beat his right armor form with the splash. Not sure how much we'll be able to hit him in the second form with it, but we'll keep an eye on our ammunition. And once we get down to the last few hits with it, we'll switch back. Really intense level theme though. Kind of enjoy that. Like mini level. I think it's fun. He really is just like, he's always been really unhinged, Vile. I was saying this before, he was actually a Maverick Hunter. That should do it. No, weapon energy though. He was originally a Maverick Hunter, working underneath Sigma. But he's always had a problem with X, and he's always been just a bad dude. He would, I was saying this before, he would go out of his way to cause as much collateral damage as possible. Just because he wanted to. So like now, he really doesn't even care about like Sigma or anything really. He just wants you to die. Doppler brought him back to life, and he's just like completely disregards him. Like I really don't care what you have to say. Just comes after me. He's gonna destroy the factory with him inside of it just to kill me. I think that's, if nothing else, like, I say this all the time, if you're gonna do something, do the best job you can. If we're talking about like spite and revenge, oh my. Good job. Really? This is the opposite problem we had before. He's giving us so much health and that's it. Why? Fine. If I can't get the weapon energy, it really doesn't matter. So We can't, it's not enough just to win the fight, we have to beat him with a certain attack. Ouch. Still nailed it, and I didn't believe in myself. That's a lesson, always believe in yourself. What about you? Are you more inclined to give me anything else? How do I want to do this? Could just leave and do him some other time. Yeah, we probably should. I'm mad about that actually though. Alright, yeah. If we can't kill him with his weakness, we need to not kill him. We'll lose our opportunity. That's just too bad. I'm an idiot. If we leave the level and come back, that would recharge all of our stuff, right? Means we have to get there again, but we wouldn't have to grind. This probably would have been a lot faster. I just don't think of things, I guess. Sorry. Actually, is there any other attack that he takes substantial damage from? I mean, really just say Ray Splash. Really, I think it's just a matter of me getting better at dodging his fire attack. I wasn't sure how, so I just kept getting hit by it over and over and over again. Doesn't help when you're bad at video games. got me. I know I'm going to play worse already, though. That's the thing. I'm mad at myself and I'm not feeling very great. I'm sorry, guys. Probably would be for the best if I signed off and we come back here later. We're gonna come back to them. That's fine. It'll be okay. Raiders, if anyone stuck around, I'm sorry. It's a very bad display of, everything. Hope you're all doing well, though. I mean it. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me. Big Defoe. Good company. I mean that every single time. Sorry, sometimes I'm not quite abled. I appreciate you guys. I'm sure I'll see you around. Until then, take care of yourselves, please. You mean a lot to me. So hopefully yeah, right.